Hey everyone, it's Floyd again. He's back with another banger. Boy, do we have some insane drama for you today. You heard correctly, Money Mayweather just dropped a bombshell alerting Tank Davis to avoid the one and only Lamont Roach. Floyd wants Tank to avoid Roach like he has the plague, but why? Let's examine everything because there is much more to this than meets the eye. Stay put because things are about to get heated. Let's start rolling the tape. Floyd Mayweather openly advised Gervonta not to fight Lamont Roach in a recent interview that had everyone incredulous. Floyd even went so far as to suggest that fighting Roach would end his career. So why is Floyd so emotional about this fight? Given that Tank is among the most feared boxers in existence, why the caution? Gervonta Davis is out here killing opponents, doing what he does best. This fighter has established himself as one of the most formidable in the game. Next round of knockouts, Davis has repeatedly demonstrated that he has the ability to put anyone to sleep with his hands, but Floyd claims that there is one man who may perhaps stop Tank's hype train. That's right, Lamont Tank. After his thrilling victory over Frank Martin in boxing, Davis is returning to the ring. Professionals like Errol Spence had Martin highly anticipated, but Gervonta flattened him. Tank Davis, well, left down goes Martin, but Tank isn't going to have an easy ride. This time, Davis's opponent is no joke. Floyd Mayweather has personally advised Gervonta Davis not to enter this fight if he hopes to maintain his claim to the throne. As you are all aware, Floyd Mayweather is a control freak who enjoys being in the spotlight and, most importantly, having the final say. In addition, Floyd isn't just any old guy offering advice to Tank. This is the man who trained Tank. The same guy who watched Tank develop from a budding talent to a breakthrough performer, but recently their connection has been rocky. We've all witnessed the friction between these two, from open criticism on social media to outright disregard for one another. Floyd and Tank aren't exactly best pals anymore. And let's not forget, Floyd loves mind games, just like he did before Tank's bout with Frank Martin when he attempted to imply the fight was off. Y'all remember that? Right, classic, we had a plan, and my plan was to help him win the world championship and take things to the next level. I've always been there for him, and over the years you can see that I've always been positive, always said great things about him, always pushed him to be great, but over the years is constantly on the internet. Take a shot at Floyd, take a shot at Floyd. Floyd is always trying to keep Tank on his toes, or maybe just messing with his head. So is this warning about Lamont Roach another one of Floyd's mental games, or is there some real heat here? Take a shot at Floyd, who you know is always being disrespectful when all I've ever done is try to be respectful and help this fighter go as far as he can go. Now let's talk about Lamont Roach for a second. He may not have the same mainstream buzz as Gervin, but the man is a serious player. He's smart, strategic, and above all, hungry. Roach is out to prove he has what it takes to hang with the big boys, and there's no better way to do that than by taking down Gervonta Davis. He also has a great jab and can switch gears from counterpunching to applying pressure at any given moment. In this interview, Floyd states, to quote, "Lamont Roach is a dangerous fighter, and Gervin doesn't need that kind of challenge right now. There are bigger fish to fry, bro." That's Floyd speak for this fight, isn't it? But what's he really getting at? Is he afraid Lamont Roach might pull off the upset of the century? Or is Floyd just trying to steer Tank towards bigger money fights, ones with more hype and, of course, more dollar signs? Things between Lamont Roach and Gervonta Davis on social media. Look, you need to know a little something about Floyd. It's never just about boxing, it's about business. Floyd knows how the game works. He's all about maximizing profit, minimizing risk, and maybe, just maybe, he sees Lamont Roach as a fight that has more to lose than to gain. Think about it. If Tank beats Roach, people will just say, oh, he beat another lesser-known fighter. But if he loses, the internet would explode. It would be a massive L for Tank's career. And you know Floyd's brand takes a hit too since he's been part of Tank's journey. On the flip side, Tank's been clear about wanting the smoke, he said time and again. He's not ducking anyone, and Roach called him out. You think Tank's just going to let that slide? Nah, Tank's got pride, and he wants to prove he's the best, whether it's against a big name or a dude like Roach trying to make his mark. It's going to be a huge fight, and we don't have to wait too long for this one since it's going down this December. Roach straight up called out Tank in a recent interview, saying, if Davis thinks he's the best, let him prove it against me. I've seen his fights, and I know I can expose him. Those are fighting words right there, and to be honest, that's exactly what makes this matchup interesting. Roach is confident, and he's got a style that could give Tank some problems. Let's now examine the opinions of certain experts on this entire scenario. Boxing legends like Andre Ward have commented that Lamont Roach's unconventional style would present the ideal test for Tank. Tanks, in Ward's opinion, have never truly faced someone who can mix things up like Roach does. That is, someone who can switch stances, move in and out, and remain unpredictable. Tank has power, according to Ward. That's all from today's video. Without a doubt, Ward asserts that Roach knows how to frustrate power punchers, and he has a point. Roach isn't someone you can just walk through. He has that slickness, that ability to slip punches and counter just when you think you're safe. But then there's Iron Mike Tyson, who isn't afraid to keep it real. He claims that Tank needs this fight. It will show if he really has that killer instinct against someone who can box, as well as Roach. Tyson's all about that warrior mentality. In all honesty, I kind of agree with Mike on this one. In order to ensure that you never miss our future films, please remember to like, subscribe, and ring the bell symbol if you appreciated it. You may also express your ideas in the comments section. Stay tuned, and we'll see you in the next video. Hey everyone, it's Floyd again. He's back with another banger. Boy, do we have some insane drama for you today. You heard correctly, Money Mayweather just dropped a bombshell alerting Tank Davis to avoid the one and only Lamont Roach. Floyd wants Tank to avoid Roach like he has the plague, but why? Let's examine everything because there is much more to this than meets the eye. Stay put because things are about to get heated. Let's start rolling the tape. Floyd Mayweather openly advised Gervonta not to fight Lamont Roach in a recent interview that had everyone incredulous. Floyd even went so far as to suggest that fighting Roach would end his career. So why is Floyd so emotional about this fight? Given that Tank is among the most feared boxers in existence, why the caution? Gervonta Davis is out here killing opponents, doing what he does best. This fighter has established himself as one of the most formidable in the game. Next round of knockouts, Davis has repeatedly demonstrated that he has the ability to put anyone to sleep with his hands, but Floyd claims that there is one man who may perhaps stop Tank's hype train. That's right, Lamont Tank. After his thrilling victory over Frank Martin in boxing, Davis is returning to the ring. Professionals like